Got that Sunday football game about to go down. Y'all know I fuck with them Panthers. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think I'm about to damn change this nigga. Take him off middle and put him on the line. I'm at the right tackle. Put AT. Yeah. I was gonna put them in that anyway. Okay. And then we'll rock our blue. I'm gonna go balance this time. Balance for the challenge. Yeah. My boy's been training, boy. Everybody almost at 99.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shoot.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 87 yards. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
Let's go, Panthers.
A 7-0 lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs. But sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they are certainly playing their best football of the year.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 22 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run right side with Hunt. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Mills now from the 50. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. No gain on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, go.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers
another one
here for 6 points.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another. And this offensive court.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. The 40. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Oh, hell no.
78 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Determination is such.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Okay. Back to the game, y'all. I had to take a break right quick. Now let's get back to it. Had to go on commercial right quick.
Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Wade. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored. Got the lead. Well, Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Oh, hell no. My nigga done broke his leg.
Leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mills. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. 1st down, Mills. Right back to Pitts again. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Mills. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mills. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now it's the Panthers' 2nd all-time leading scorer, kicking here in a different uniform, Graham Gano. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. I'm sure he wanted to have a huge game, wants to have a huge game as the quarterback, but on 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Second and goal from inside the 5. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal. McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mills. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Carolina getting set to take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much
they'll try and start this drive in the air, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out right at the 35.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wade. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll look to run with Hubbard. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns. Now it's a 21-point game. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who are out in front as they move towards halftime. Denzel Mims, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they lead the visiting Saints in that one at halftime. Miles Sanders, a touchdown run in that first half. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Dances by him, and they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
He'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Shi Smith,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing it. Put it in the end zone with the pass.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks it down.
Atlanta can't score this drive. I'm going to just skip this shit.
And the whistle, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side, because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Mills throw into the hands of Pitts here.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
He's got his man. This is Tate.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. A carry here for Hunt. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Mills to throw it. He completes it to Tate. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Mills. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mills now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. On play action, Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Panthers have recovered.
Oh, shit. Beat.
It's a call set by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And the Panthers coming out now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit's crazy.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Right back to Hubbard. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Flushed out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
What was that? Oh, my nigga's tripping.
Possession here turns over with the football already being in.
They chance to score right here.
Mills on 1st down. It's Tate. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost lost the football, and the Panthers have recovered.
Let's go. That's the second time he done did that shit.
But it's been pretty symptomatic. We've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
Yeah, you'd
quarter.
say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here are the Panthers now as they're off back out onto the field. They'll run on first down. Hubbard runs through the contact. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're heading towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. On first down, it's Hubbard. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Hubbard has the 1st down and then some.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run on first down. Hubbard. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Right back to him on first down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the...
I think what we're seeing...
Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. On first down, it's Hubbard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Thornton. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Fuck out of here.
This train just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well,
Oi.
they're waiting another victory.
Yeah, it's almost
Oi.
and you're just wondering if anyone can stop this. They have full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponent.
That's how you disrespect the squad right there. On to the next one.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. And they're scoring that many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.